What are you waiting for? Seriously, what are you waiting for? Do you think that the things in your life will change if you don't change the things that you do every single day? What are you waiting for? You're waiting for something to change, but it's not going to change without you stepping into the things that you know you need to do and taking action and really going for the certain things that you might envision in your mind that you want to turn into a reality. Nothing is going to change if you don't change. And that should be so obvious. It should be so obvious that things don't change if we don't change. And if you feel like things keep happening over and over and over again and different cycles keep repeating themselves, then you have to stop and ask yourself, why is this happening? What is causing this cycle to constantly repeat itself? Why do I keep falling back into old patterns, back into old habits? What is causing me to do this? And how do I make changes so it doesn't happen again? You must understand that if certain things keep repeating themselves, chances are, and there's a very, very high chance, that it's your fault. And you need to take responsibility. You need to take ownership of the fact that these things keep repeating themselves. Why is that? What am I doing wrong? That is the question to ask yourself. What responsibility can I take upon myself? You have to ask yourself these questions, because if you don't, these things will keep happening. And I'm on your side. I want you to improve. I want you to get better. This is the reason why I make these videos. I make them for many different reasons, but this is a big one. The big reason is I wanted to start making videos, as on my Instagram I was getting so many questions about these topics that I'm now making videos out of. But I'm giving advice to myself too. This all applies to myself. I want to change something. Okay, what do I need to do? I need to change something about the way I act, the way I carry myself in this world. Nothing's going to just randomly change. It doesn't work like that. And how could it? Unless you believe in miracles, go ahead. You can sit there and you can hope for the best. You can sit back, relax, enjoy the process, and hope that things will just work themselves out. Law of attraction. I'm going to think about the fact that everything's going to work out, and it will just magically work out. Don't put any work in. Don't put any work in on yourself. Don't do the things that are actually necessary. No. Action is not important. Stepping out of your comfort zone, that's not important. You can just sit back and enjoy. Enjoy the process. Enjoy the process. Enjoy every single moment. Don't do anything. Don't do anything, because obviously, what's the point, right? What's the point? That has obviously been your mentality. Your mentality has been, I'm going to sit back and just wait for things to get better. I'm going to wait for things to improve on their own. Oh, yeah, that's definitely going to happen. Things are definitely going to change if you just sit back and watch. Watch from the sidelines. Spectate. They're not going to change. That's the point. They're not going to change. You need to do certain things that make you feel uncomfortable, and you need to start doing the things that will move you towards those goals. You know what they are. You know what they are. I know what mine are. You know what yours are. There is no way that you don't. And if you don't, sit down, turn all of the distractions off, all of the distractions, get rid of them. Get rid of them. And then sit down and ask yourself, okay, what needs to change? What do I need to change? Write it all down on a piece of paper. The stupid stuff that I do every single day, what are they? Okay, get a full list. Stop doing them. What do I need to do to move towards the things that I want? I don't really know what I want. Okay, let me think. Create something. Something is better than nothing. And as you Go on this journey, you'll figure out what those things are that you actually want. It is only in the process of trying to get better. It might change, sure, but don't just stay still. The worst thing that you can do is stay still, right? Picture this. This is a road, right? And I'm parked right here, okay? I'm right here, I'm parked. I don't know what to do. I'm questioning what on earth do I do to move forward, okay? This is a road, okay? And at the very top here, I can go that way or this way, right? But I'm just here. I'm just waiting for some miracle, okay? What you're gonna do is get this parked fucking car. You're gonna move towards the top of the fucking road. You're gonna look left, you're gonna look right, okay? You have two different directions that you can go. And you're just going to fucking pick one. You're going to go somewhere, okay? If you go right, it might not be the way that you should have went. But then you can just fucking do a U-turn and go the other way. But do something. Don't just stay parked like an idiot, like a fucking retard here, without making any sort of moves. It's stupid. And that's what you've been doing. You're saying to yourself, I'm going to wait for the right moment. I'm going to wait for the right time. I need things to calm down. I need things to calm down before I start making certain moves, because right now life is busy and I've got a lot going on, and it's always going to be like that. The reality is that there just isn't going to be a perfect time to start. There really isn't. There really isn't. You have to create that. And remember, discipline equals freedom. The more you discipline yourself, the more open your mind will be. The clearer you'll be able to think. You'll have more time to do the things that you really want to do, to enjoy. You'll be able to enjoy life so much more. You'll have a lot more freedom, I'm telling you. You're not going to have that guilt. You know that guilt when you enjoy your time a little bit, you enjoy yourself a little bit, but then you kind of feel guilty in the back of your mind because you're like, oh, well, I'm having a good time right now, but I know that I should be doing something else. If you're disciplined and you do everything that you know you should be doing, the free time that you have, you enjoy so much more. I promise you, you're present, you really take it in. You're thinking to yourself, wow, I've worked so hard the last while. Now I'm enjoying this time and I'm really going to take it in. You don't have that guilt. Oh my God, like I'm really fucking up right now. Because in the back of your mind, right now, you know that there's things you should be doing and you're avoiding them. And you're distracting yourself. You're on your phone scrolling all the time, watching all these reels, these TikToks, these shorts, all these videos, just filling your mind with absolute garbage every single day. Your mind is just, you've such brain fog, right? You're thinking like, you can't even think straight. Don't do that to yourself. I'm telling you, don't do that to yourself. You're just ruining your brain. Completely ruining your brain. You can do it, sure. You can still use social media, but just use it in moderation. And you enjoy it so much more when you use it in moderation. Don't wake up in the first hour of your day, you're just scrolling on your phone. Move towards the things that you want. It's pretty obvious, right? It's pretty obvious, but start doing things for yourself that actually move you forward. If you're a guy, put the video games down. You don't need to play them 24/7. There are certain things that I promise you in 20 years you're going to want over having master prestige on Call of Duty. Okay? Stop fucking up your dopamine receptors. I'm telling you, the reason why you might not even feel like doing certain things is because your dopamine receptors are just fucked. They're fried. You're playing video games, you're scrolling your phone, you're watching porn, you're doing all these fucking stupid habits that people do nowadays, and you're just frying your brain. You're not going to want to sit down and meditate and read a book and write and work on your goals if you're doing all that stuff. So get rid of the bad habits. Realize that if you want change, things have to change. Take out that piece of paper, write down all the stupid shit that you do every single day, and just work on it slowly. You don't need to get rid of everything all at once and do a 180. It's not that easy sometimes, but just start with something, okay? I'm going to get rid of this one thing. That's going to make you slightly stronger. You'll be stronger mentally. You'll be prepared to get rid of the next thing. Discard what's unnecessary. keep what's necessary and then add in the other things that, you know, will move you forward. But stop getting lost in this journey and stop just falling short every single day. This is mainly the thing that I wanted to say today. I think that one of the things that I've been working on the last while is trying to get rid of as many distractions as possible. I have such a long meditation streak now. I've been writing every day, reading, I've been doing all the good things. There's certain things that I'm still working on. The scrolling is hard, you know, being on your phone and scrolling and watching all this garbage online it's tough. It's tough. It's something that I struggle with sometimes as well. But I guess that I'm just speaking to myself at the same time as speaking to you. Let's both just make a fucking effort to stop doing this stupid stuff. Right? Because we know how we feel when we do it. We feel awful. Feels awful. I've never sat on my phone for 30 minutes to an hour watching all this garbage and then I actually reflect on that hour and think to myself, that was such a good hour. I've learned a lot. Never have I watched any short form content that thought to myself, I've learned a lot here. I don't even remember any of it right after I watch it. Literally, instantly, as soon as I finish watching it, I don't even remember what I've watched. Now, there might be one video in like 1,000. And I'm like, wow, what a video. I've really learned something here. Other than that, though, barely ever. And it might be an exaggeration, 1,000, but maybe 1 in 100 videos I watch and I'm actually like, okay, this is pretty educational. The rest is just stupid. And you know it. So stop filling your mind with it. You'll feel so much better. And other than that, thank you for watching the videos. I think we've gained 4 subscribers in the last 2 days. So we're really moving forward. We're really growing this channel. It's growing at a blistering pace. So that's cool. Anyways, I have some work to do, so I'm gonna get back to it. I just wanted to make a video and remind you of this if it's something that you struggle with. Peace out.